The moment has arrived for the truth to be disclosed, according to God, my child. There has been a dispatch of Archangel Michael, and he is carrying with him a message that will rock the entire basis of everything you believed you understood. The heavens have made their proclamation. It is now possible to read the scrolls. There is a letter on its way, a letter that contains a secret that is so incredible and so startling that it will completely alter everything. An inheritance letter, a letter concerning what was rightly yours, and a letter that someone did not want you to see. In other words, a letter regarding your inheritance. Are you aware of the gravity of the situation at hand? Are you able to feel the sensation of urgency in your blood? An intense conflict has been taking place in the sky. The powers of evil have exerted a great deal of effort in order to conceal this information from you. There have been attempts made to postpone it, to bury it, and to make certain that you will never see it again, but they have been unsuccessful. This is the moment when exposure is required. There is now a time for the book of Revelation. Now is the moment for justice to be served. When you read this letter, you will not believe who sent it. When you see the name that is printed on it, you will not believe it, since it is someone who you believed had passed away a long time ago. One who ought not to even be involved in the situation. A person who was aware of the truth the entire time but chose to keep silent. Someone who saw your struggles, your suffering, and the fact that you were left wondering why your blessing appeared to be delayed. However, my child, they are no longer able to conceal themselves. This information can no longer be concealed from you. For much too long, you have been kept in the dark, and heaven itself has proclaimed that the time for exposure has arrived. You have been in the dark for far too long. After being distorted, controlled, and concealed, the truth has been concealed. Praying and looking for solutions are both things that you have been doing. In your spirit, you have had a profound stirring, an unshakable conviction that something was missing, that something was being kept from you, and you were correct in your assessment of the situation. What has been withheld from you? Something that is rightfully yours. Whatever was supposed to be yours has been taken away from you. I am a God of justice, but my child, I am a God. I am a God who restores, I declare. It is I, the God of truth, who is coming in to intervene. There are certain individuals who have prohibited you from ever seeing this message. There is a group of people that put in a lot of effort to make sure that it never happened to you. Documents have been fabricated by them. They have records that are obscured. Your name has been removed from the things that are legally yours, and they have gone to great efforts to do this. They were under the impression that they might outweigh divine justice. But they were mistaken in their assumption that they could take what was rightfully yours and get away with it. This letter offers evidence. The evidence included in this letter cannot be refuted. There are names, dates, and locations that you were never intended to know, but you will know them because I am making sure that you are aware of them. This letter discloses all of these things. In order to defend you, Archangel Michael has been dispatched to the battlefield. The sword that he wields is drawn. The conflict is currently in full swing. The adversary is experiencing a defeat. As the shackles are being broken, the deceit is falling apart altogether. You must be prepared, my child, for the truth is streaming out like a torrent. It cannot be stopped, it cannot be denied, and it cannot be avoided. The information that is going to be disclosed requires you to get your heart ready. Due to the fact that this reality will shake you. Any and all of your beliefs will be called into question by this fact. This fact will cause you to experience feelings that you did not anticipate. Those individuals that you have placed your faith in and those whom you have loved are implicated in this, and it will be painful for you to learn the part that they played in it. As a result, it will feel like a betrayal. Despite the fact that it will cause you to wonder how they could have done something like that to you, my child, you must not let the anguish to overtake you. Do not allow the treachery to confuse you. In light of the fact that what I am doing is more significant than their lie, you must not let the adversary to take advantage of this time to instill you with resentment and wrath. It is more important that I restore what they stole than what they stole. What I am providing for you is far more potent than what they attempted to take away from you. There is more to this legacy than merely a store of worldly wealth. More than only land, money, or belongings are involved in this. A spiritual significance is attached to this heritage. There is a connection between this inheritance and your destiny. It wasn't enough for the adversary to just take something away from you. In light of the fact that this inheritance is a key, he intended to prevent you from carrying out the mission that I have commanded you to do. Not only does it open doors, but it also gets things moving. The reason they battled so hard to prevent you from having access to it is because it brings you into alignment with the path that I have prepared for you. Because of this, they worked behind the scenes, fabricating falsehoods, altering papers, and employing dishonesty in order to remove your name from the history books. It was clear to them what this meant. They were aware that if you ever managed to get your hands on this resource, everything would be different. They were aware that the chains would be broken the minute you made the discovery of the truth. In that moment, the curtain would be drawn back, and you would be able to see everything that I have in store for you, my child. Right now, do you see it? Are you able to comprehend the reason why the conflict has been so intense? Is it clear to you why the conflict that has been going on around you has been so intense? Never before was it only about the money. At no point was it only about the property. It was about the course of your life. You were being held captive, you were being kept in a limited position, and you were being prevented from ascending to your real position, but that is no longer the case. Indeed, the exposure is taking place. You are about to get the letter, and when you open it, you will be able to see with your own eyes what details have been concealed. You will be able to identify the individuals and the falsehoods. You are going to witness the strategy that was devised to work against you, but you are also going to catch a glimpse of something else. My heavenly involvement will be revealed to you. You are going to witness my justice in action. You are going to watch my hand moving in ways that you wouldn't have anticipated. There is no need to be terrified. Do not allow dread to take hold of your heart. Before you, I have already gone. The path has been prepared by me. When you receive this letter, I will have ensured that nothing and no one can stop what I am about to do. I have made sure that this is the case. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Allow my tranquility to envelop you. Avoid acting in a rash manner. Do not let your feelings to dictate your actions. Seek me out instead, and pay attention to my voice. Allow me to direct you, since I will demonstrate the subsequent measures to take. How to proceed will be demonstrated to you by me. I will demonstrate what you should do, and my child will be able to hear me quite well. Please do not attempt to exact retribution. Avoid wasting your energy on anger at any costs. Be careful not to allow resentment to take hold in your heart. Everyone who did this will be dealt with by me. I am going to uphold justice. Those who believed they had gotten away with it will soon realize that there is nothing that can be concealed from my view, because I will reveal all that has been concealed. Have faith in me. Have faith in me. Be aware that there is no way to prevent what is going to happen to you. I have decreed something for you that no man, no opponent, and no force of evil can take away from you. The items that were taken are being brought back. It is being brought back to its former state. What was concealed is now being brought to light. Now is the moment to act. There is a letter on its way to you. In the future, nothing will ever be the same again. I adore you, beloved child. I am writing to you at this moment with a sense of urgency. With lucidity, as well as with a heavenly insight that has been concealed for an excessively amount of time. Because nothing happens by coincidence, I am sending you this message at this same time, because nothing happens by chance. Everything is well planned out. The veil that has been covering your sight is being lifted today, as everything falls into place in accordance with the will of the Almighty. You are on the verge of a significant revelation, a reality that will disrupt the fundamental basis of what you consider to be possible. You are standing on the brink of this knowledge. This is not a confluence of events. Right now is the time for you to become aware. What has been kept in reserve for you by the gods is about to be released now that the moment has come. Despite the fact that the benefits, the inheritance, and the promises that were written in the skies before you breathed your first breath are being given, there is something that must be discovered first. There exists a falsehood that has to be brought to light. There is an adversary who has been working covertly, concealing themselves under the pretense of family, and concealing their actual aims by using words of compassion and gestures of fake affection. On the other hand, I, the Lord, am able to see what has been concealed. I enter the souls of mankind. What is said in hushed tones is revealed to me. I have the ability to see what is being planned in the shadows, and now I am disclosing it to you because you can no longer continue to be in the shadows. There has been unauthorized access to your inheritance. It is not because of my desire that your benefits have been delayed, rather, it is because of the actions of those who have attempted to prevent you from receiving what is properly yours. Through the people who are closest to you, the adversary has manipulated, deceived, and orchestrated circumstances in order to make certain that you will never be able to obtain what was intended to be placed in your possession. The truth has been lied about. There are documents that have been concealed. There have been talks that have been held behind your back, as well as transactions that have been carried out in secret. Plans made with the intention of ensuring that you would never be aware of what was legally yours. But not any longer. There is no more. Will you proceed without any knowledge? That which is rightfully yours will no longer be denied to you. In the future, you will no longer be forced to endure the burden of injustice. As the Lord, I am intervening, and I am putting everything back in its proper place. In order to ensure that justice is served, Archangel Michael has been sent. By slicing through the webs of deceit, ripping down the walls that have been erected in front of you, and making certain that the inheritance that you were supposed to get is delivered into your hands, he is ensuring that you would receive it. There is a message on its way to you. There is a letter on its way. The proof that you require will be shown to you in front of your very eyes. It will be completely clear to you that I have been working on your side. There is no room for debate about that. The records that were concealed will be discovered at some point in the future. It will be shown that the signatures that were forged, the fraudulent claims, the manipulation, and the devious techniques that were employed to prevent you from collecting your inheritance will all be exposed. Every single one of them is being brought to light. In preparation for the announcement, you should know that it will be shocking. You will be jolted to your very core by it. You will look at those in whom you formerly placed your faith, and you will come to the realization that not everyone who smiles at you has your best interests in mind. Those individuals who labeled themselves as your family will be revealed to you. In spite of the fact that they were supposed to be your allies and those who were by your side, there are some of them who have really been working against you. There is a profound betrayal. The deceit is on a broad scale. However, I convey this information to you in order to prevent you from being taken aback and to ensure that you do not feel overpowered when the truth is shown to you. Be steadfast in your stance. You must keep your self-control. You have to realize that all that has been taken away from you will be given back to you. The items that were taken will be brought back sevenfold, the way things were supposed to be. It will be placed in your hands, and there is no force in hell that can stop it from happening. You are a child of destiny, as demonstrated by what I have spoken in action. You are not lacking in memory. You are not abandoned in need. You have not been left behind. Despite the fact that the adversary attempted to persuade you that you were abandoned, that you were not loved, and that you were struggling while others were in a better position to succeed. To tell you the truth, the situation is about to change. The delayed inheritance is now being made available to the recipient. A portion of the money that was withheld is now being distributed. What appeared to be an unachievable breakthrough is now taking shape in front of your own eyes. The skies are opening, and the divine justice that has been withheld up to this point is now being released like a powerful flood. When you are confronted with the truth, do not allow fear to take control of you. You should not give yourself permission to be overcome by feelings of rage, resentment, or bitterness. Instead, take a stand with the awareness that I am your protector, that I have fought this battle on your behalf, and that I have already proclaimed victory over this circumstance. The adversary believed that he possessed one. It seemed to him that his plans had been successful. He believed that his deceit would work indefinitely, but he failed to see the strength that I had. he did not take into account my fairness. In his ignorance, he failed to recognize my capacity to transform every bad scheme into a testimonial of my glory. Now, the entire world will witness what I have accomplished in your life. Make sure you are ready. The letter is on its way, and the proof is finally on its way. In the domain of the spiritual, the fight has already been won, and now you will see the expression of that victory in the physical sphere. Maintain the integrity of your heart. Maintain your focus on me at all times. Refrain from allowing yourself to get sidetracked by the lies that will emerge when the truth is revealed. In order to control your feelings and make you question what is actually in front of you, the adversary will attempt to change the narrative in such a way that you are led to believe that what you are seeing is not genuine. But I insist that you keep my word. Honor the commitment I made. It is imperative that you remain steadfast, as I am here with you and I will not permit you to be misled any longer. Now is the time for you to experience restoration. Now is the time for you to reveal yourself. At this very instant, everything gets turned into something brand new. A stronger, wiser, and more triumphant you will emerge from this experience. In the future, you will experience the plenty that was always intended for you. The fulfillment of what I have stated will be something that you will witness with your own eyes. At this moment, the inheritance that was concealed from you is being made available to you, and there is no one, no force, no deception, and no manipulation that will be able to stop what I have already set in action. Because I am your God, I am not able to fail. My assurances are not rendered null and invalid. My justice does not delay beyond the time that has been designated for it. And now, my child, the time that was predetermined has arrived. Rejoice, because the moment of your breakthrough has here. Take a firm stance, for the truth is about to be disclosed. Get ready, for the letter is on its way, and when it arrives, you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I, the Lord, have spoken this word to you, and it will come to pass precisely as I have stated it will. Persist in your faith, and never stop expecting. Rest certain that you are cherished, protected, and covered by my hand. I will always be there for you. It is impossible to halt what is happening right now. Nothing will be able to stop the course of events that I have planned for you. Whatever I have decreed cannot be stopped by anything. Now is the moment for you. This is where your inheritance is. The way you live your life will never be the same again. I am the Lord, and I have articulated my will. Because time is passing swiftly and there are forces at work that do not want you to know the truth, God says, my child, I am sending you this message. There will soon be a letter, a message that holds a great deal of significance. An insight that will cause you to reevaluate all you have ever believed you knew. No mistake was made in writing this letter. A postponement has occurred. You have been prevented from receiving what is truly yours because it has been concealed, and those who did not want you to have it have kept it away from you. Nevertheless, there is no one who can stop what I have already decreed. Oh, my child! This message is being brought to you at this very moment because I am exposing those individuals who attempted to prevent it from reaching you. The terrible information regarding your inheritance is contained in this letter. It is the key to a door that has been closed for a very long time. There was a door that was intended for you, but it was shut by the hands of people who did not want you to accept the heavenly grace that was bestowed upon you. There are certain individuals who have been aware of this for a considerable amount of time, my child. In the privacy of the closed doors, they have muttered. In complete secrecy, they have signed the paperwork. They made an effort to remove your name off the list, but they were unable. My writings have been found in the sky. If you are prepared, no guy can undo it, my child. A revelation that you did not anticipate will be revealed in this letter. The identity of the individual who sent it will come as a complete surprise to you when you see it. Instead of being on your side, the person who was supposed to be protecting you and who was supposed to be on your side has been working against you. However, you need not be afraid, since I am your guardian and I have witnessed everything. Because I want you to no longer be misled, I have made it possible for this information to become public. It is necessary to be aware of the truth. There is a lady who is engaged in this situation. She is someone who has seemed to be innocent and who has smiled in your face while secretly plotting and planning behind your back. There are other people that she has told about you. That you did not deserve this inheritance, and that she has done all in her power to take what was rightfully yours, and that she has succeeded in doing so. She mistakenly believed that she could get away with it. She was under the impression that her acts would never be found out. When it comes to my child, however, I have been keeping track of every action and counting every lie, and now the moment has come for her to be exposed. It will no longer be possible for her to conceal herself. The truth is coming to light at a rate that is quicker than she can keep it up. As time goes on, the individuals she relied on will gradually begin to turn against her. The very same individuals who were previously in favor of her falsehoods will now bring the truth to light. She will make an effort to conceal her actions. Unfortunately, it will be too late for her to provide an explanation for her conduct. She is going to be crushed under the weight of her lie. Oh, my child! What is about to be disclosed should not cause you to feel fearful. You must not give the adversary the opportunity to cause confusion in your thinking. You are the winner of the inheritance that was concealed from you. What I have planned for you is something that no man can take. The items that were taken will be brought back. All that was concealed will be unearthed. Moreover, what was delayed will now arrive in a timely manner. At long last, the moment for repairs has arrived. I have been working in your favor, as seen by this letter proving my efforts. Please do not disregard it after you have received it. Do not be hesitant. Please read it carefully for the contents. The necessary certification is contained inside it. Not only will it be obvious and indisputable, but it will also provide an explanation for everything that has been taking place in your immediate environment, including the sudden shifts, the unexpected confrontations, and the peculiar actions of individuals whom you had previously trusted. Now, everything will make perfect sense. You must get yourself ready, my child. There are going to be those who will make an effort to persuade you that this is not the case. They will encourage you to let it go, to ignore it, and to go on, but the only reason they are encouraging you to do any of these things is because they are terrified. They are aware that if you are successful in obtaining this blessing, they will no longer have any power over you. Keeping you in the dark has been a source of success for them. At this moment, my light is blazing onto you. It's not just about money or fortune when it comes to this bequest. It is about giving justice. Your goal is to make up for the wrongs that have been committed against you. It is about releasing the bonds that have held you back and putting you in a constraint. The key is to fully immerse yourself in all that I have planned for you to experience. There has always been a plan that I have for you, my child. The Archangel Michael has been dispatched to guard you throughout this period of transition, and now that plan is being carried out right in front of your very eyes. Even though the spiritual fights that have been going on around you have been severe, you have been protected. No weapon that is fashioned against you will be successful. Every bad plot that is devised against you will fail. You are protected by the Almighty, and there will be no problems involved. You do not have to engage in combat. Observe me while I take action on your behalf while you remain still. Stay close to me, my child, and pray for me. The adversary will make an effort to create diversions. Maintain your concentration. You are about to enter a period of reconstruction and revitalization. A period of time during which everything that was taken from you is brought back to you. Do not give consent for uncertainty to penetrate your heart. Have faith in me. Have belief in yourself. There will be a revelation made by the woman who was plotting against you. Not in a triumphant manner. She will come forth in a state of embarrassment. Even if she will make an effort to explain herself, the reality will already be recognized. She will no longer be able to have any influence on you. It will no longer be possible for her to control the course of your life. The conclusion of her deception is around the corner. The fight is ended, my child, so rejoice in this victory. Where do you stand? Can be yours. Because no one can alter it. The words that I have already spoken over your life cannot be changed by anybody else. Now is the time for you to go on a fresh start. Be at ease, for I am with you. The chains have been broken, the doors have been opened, and the time has come for you to come.